Today I'm going to be talking about why you are not growing. You're like, Mark Ann, are you seeing me? How do you know I'm not growing? Okay, now let's talk about personal development and growth. I've discovered that sometimes people spend a lot of money, invest in courses, buy data, go for conferences, watch videos, read books. When you ask them, they say, I've read 58 books and this and this and that. But when you look at them, there's really nothing, there's no difference. One thing I love about personal development is that personal development does not respect age, it does not respect height, it does not respect color, it does not respect religion. If you follow the due process and apply the principles, it will work for you regardless of your age. And that is why if you see someone who is 12 years old and actively applies the principle for growth, even the person who is 24 years old or 32 years old would not achieve the same result that person is achieving. And that is why you can see someone who is 24 years old and is an expert in a field, and someone else is 34 years old and does not even know one bit of that. So personal development is not just opposed. You can't look at personal development in relation to age. So I want to tell you reasons why you may not be growing and why so many other people who invest in personal development are not growing. The first reason I have discovered why people don't grow regardless of investing a whole lot in courses, programs, books and the rest of it is that they are not taking action. Yes, imagine a baby who stays in the family and every other person is grown up and every person is growing, and every day that baby keeps looking at everybody grow. The baby is observing it, the baby is absorbing the environment and everyone is growing. But if that baby does not take the courage to take the first step to take a move, that baby will never walk. That is the same thing with you. You may read all the books, you may attend all the courses, you may buy all the programs, you may attend all the conferences, but if you don't sit down and map out a plan and begin to take action, forget it. You're not going to grow. Because all your investment without taking action is as good as not even investing at all. So if you are watching this video right now and you have a lot of courses you've attended but you've not taken action on any of them, that is why you have not grown. That is why you are still at the same level. The reason why you are not growing is the fact that you are not consistent. Have you ever seen a person who wants to build a house and starts digging the foundation, does the digging, and after some time leaves it? Will the person be able to ever become an inhabitant of that house? Never. That is the same thing. You don't just start taking action and stop. A lot of persons have stunted growth in their personal development journey because they are not consistent. Consistency means doing the right thing at the right time, regardless of how you feel. So if you have a goal, you have a vision, you have a plan you want to work towards achieving, it means that regardless of how you feel, because you've made a commitment that this is what I want to do and this is where I want to be, I'm going to give my time to this regardless of how I feel. If you're going to make up your mind to become consistent, then you're going to keep growing, even though it's just little upon little. Now, I don't want to get to that point where you're overwhelmed by setting big goals or you're having big plans. Take it little by little. I prefer you taking baby steps and being consistent with the baby steps than you taking one giant step, and after taking the giant step, you go back to square one. It's better you take the baby step. That is the same thing. It's just like if you want to read a book. For people who find it difficult to read, I usually advise them to take it gradually. You can start with one chapter every day, one page every day. It's better off than just reading 7 chapters in a day, and the next time you're going to read is the next 6 months. So learn to become consistent, and you're going to see that you will continuously grow. The third reason why you are not growing is the fact that you are not associating with the right people. Iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens the countenance of his friends. The truth is, in your personal development journey, you cannot grow alone. You cannot grow in isolation. You know why? Because there are times where you're going to feel down. There are times where you're going to feel like not doing that thing you want to do. But when you have the right association and the right network, you're going to get inspired. Now, the right network does not mean those people need to stay with you in the same house, in the same locality. You can intentionally create a network of people and get access into some network of like-minded people who have the vision to grow. And guess what? When you come into that kind of network, they're going to share opportunities with you. You're going to be inspired by them, and you can even become accountable with them, and you all grow together. One of the ways I've been able to access high quality network is by signing up for some coaching programs. Now, apart from the fact that I get the opportunity to learn from the trainer, I also have the opportunity to connect with like-minded people, because if those people should come into that training, especially if it's a paid one, it means that they have a vision of becoming a better version of themselves, and those are the kind of people I should have around my circle. So that is it. When you stay in the right environment, when you associate with the right people, you would desire to continuously grow. Because if you stay in the wrong environment, with time you would end up becoming like your environment. If you discover that you are in a place where you are the only one who is a goal-getter, you are the only one who is always, wanting to do this, wanting to do that, if you don't take proper care of finding the right source of people to hang around, you may begin to behave like them and you begin to diminish. So I want to encourage you, seek for the right network, get to associate with them, and always bring out value. Because one way to attract valuable people is to constantly have value. That is to say, when you are constantly growing, it is easier for you to assess valuable people, because someone who is valuable likes someone who is valuable. So they like-minded people. We don't like parasitic relationship, but if you're bringing value to the table, it's going to be a very symbiotic relationship, and every other person is going to keep growing. So there you have it. I've shared with you 3 reasons why a lot of persons don't grow despite investing so much in their personal development. The first one is not taking action. No matter the amount of books you read, no matter the courses you attend, no matter the conferences, no matter the coaching program and mastermind you sign up for, if you don't take action, it's as good as you not even having to attend at all. The second reason why you are not growing, or you may not be growing, is the fact that you are not consistent. The third reason why people don't grow is that they don't have the right association, the right network. So you need to be intentional about people you hang around with. You don't need to have those people staying with you in the same house. Okay, you can connect with them on social media. You can sign up for coaching programs to meet new persons. You can join masterminds and a whole lot of them. The social media, for me, social media is my space of inspiration, because I have a lot of young people who are constantly doing so much and they inspire me to do more. So you too can utilize the social media space to build a strong network of like-minded people that are growing. So I want you to, begin to take action, begin to become consistent and associate with the right people. So tell me in the comment section in defaulting at and what you're going to start doing going forward. Thank you so much for joining me. Till I come your way again same time next week, keep being productive.